or understand what we are going to say. Yeah, the factor that we should have if we are going to present in front of audience is self-confidence. This is the main thing that we have to have. The other thing is can be like the having good knowledge about the topic, okay, and the body language, and try to make the topic as fun as you can, even though the public are not interested sometimes or having no idea about the topic that you are talking about. Yeah, this factor I think is very essential to make our presentation as informative as we can. Yeah, there are other factors behind that, but I think concentration or focusing on these factors will be enough to make the audience understand what you are talking about. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tariq. Now, Sarwar, go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir, for chance me. I'm delighted and privileged to say something about this topic. It's great opportunity for me. And I think well speaker and confident speaker will present accordingly in front of audience and others people, others public. Otherwise, it can't possible. When people get English well and speaking well, their body language presentation will be good and eye contact will be good. He will present accordingly in front of audience. So I think he will be a confident speaker. You know, I am from Bangladesh. I am not well English speaker, but I am trying hard and soul, trying for develop my English. So I honor you, Rajat sir from India. You are a definitely organize the meeting. It's very helpful for English learner and beginner. So salute to you. It's my opinion. And Merry Christmas with a Happy New Year to all participants. Thank you.
Okay, okay. It's pleasure to hear you. And so who would else like to talk about on it? That confidence in terms of when you want to speak in front of audience or in front of public or when you are going on a stage. So what do you think that confidence according to you? Which thing you consider that is a confidence? So Farm, do you want to say something?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, hello everyone. That's the first time I join class. Sorry, a few days I have a cold and my voice not good. Still cough. Yeah, so the first time I joined, I only listen a little, and so yeah, thank you so much, and I will hope now learning English with all of you. Yeah, thank you.
Now one thing I would like to say, when I ask anything and when you take initiative to talk, that is also considered a confidence, right? So when you get an opportunity to talk, to speak, that is also considered a confidence. Now you have that capability that you can speak, right? Not in terms of what you have the expectations, but the mindset that you should create. Just I need to give my 100%. What will be the result? I don't care about it, but I will be work on it. just practice, right? Because when I started my journey in terms of this business line, become as a trainer in a different sectors. So the first day when I did, so it wasn't a great day. It wasn't a expected day that I thought that it could be, but the agenda that I have created, that is it, to just give it my 100%, not just talk about what you learn from the Google, what you learn from the any sources, just try to implement the things and gain experience and give it to your observation on it, and try to find out the things which is as a myself I like it. When talking to someone, giving a respect or not, talk in a different manner, so what kind of impact that I feel it, so I just work on that things. So what happened, it gives me a never ending losing my confidence. How I can say it? Because when you have a good observation, you have experience, you working on a ground basis, then you are ground rooted. You have a ground rooted knowledge, or you also understood yourself. You also understood your psychology as a person, as a talking to someone. How do you feel in terms of a different situations? So how I would like to react. Then there is a certain manner you can talk with anyone with full of confidence, right? Okay, I can see Mehri. Nizezo, I can see your hand. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Mehri. I'm from Tajikistan. Okay, I want to tell about confidence. To be confident, it is so interesting feelings, and not everybody has this feeling. And to be confident, it is, and when somebody of confidence, for example, when they are an audience, or when they are in public, and they cannot say their opinion well, and they cannot express their opinion. But I met a lot of people. They are so clever, but they cannot express their feeling because they are not confident in public. And last month I had a conference, and we were representatives to talk about one thing. So afraid, she was so close, and she said that Mary, can you touch my my foot when I'm talking, because I'm waking, and I have so bad voice when I'm talking in public, and it is so I can not say, but it is so interesting feeling. Not every person have it. I think that every person must be confident, and if they have what they can say, a person have a good confidence. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you are actually correct, the things that you have shared, but during when you are talking something, it's a, I think you have a low internet connection, so we lost sometimes, but I understood. Okay, now see, now Murad, go ahead, Murad.
Thank you so much, teacher. And first of all, I would like to say good afternoon from my place to all of you guys. I wish you a splendid time and day. And talking about this interesting subject, I believe that boosting your self-confidence starting when you start believing in yourself and believe that you have the capabilities, to talk in front of large crowds. And you have before, going to something official, you have to start talking to maybe your family or to your friends to boost your confidence. And gradually you will start, increasing your self-confidence. And once again, if, and also the fearness, actually, it's one of the things that could prevent you from talking to others or talking in public. So how we can decrease this issue is by talking and practicing, a public talk with your friends and try to boost or to decrease this issue, which is the issue of shyness. And also, I would say that self-confidence also starting when you put yourself out of your comfort zone. So sometimes, when you used to stay in a place where you're not feeling for any progress in your speech, in your mentality, in your knowledge. So try always, to take yourself out of that comfort zone, because it will be the start for new learning in life and increasing your knowledge as well. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, effective points that you have mentioned by Murad. So Siddharth, go ahead.
Hi,
This is
teacher.
also
Hi.
okay. Wait in a second. Sorry to interrupt you. This is also, I consider, a confidence when you raise your hand, when you want to express your thoughts, your feelings on a particular topic. So I also consider this is also confidence, right? Okay, Siddharth, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, teacher again. Hi, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
think.
much for.
I think
You,
tell me. I think I can see you. I can see you, Siddharth.
teacher, I'm sorry because my room is dark. There's no electric. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay, good.
I'm
I
sorry.
understood.
Okay. Your topic, I really interesting, and it is very important topic. Yes, teacher, about the confidence. Confidence means that feeling ability to do something.
Siddharth, I think we lost you.
Yeah, can you hear me at the moment?
Right. Yeah.
Yes, teacher. About the confidence, how to get confidence. The first thing is should be believe yourself. My brother Murad mentioned this point, and the second point, prepare yourself. All things like skills and practice. Another practice. And another point, third point should be reading, should be good reader, like book. And there are many kinds of book that the famous person write the book about the confidence should be each day should be read and listen to the video and attending the class about the confidence. And fourth, teacher, about the listen everyone, listen everyone, listen everyone, and that's all about the confidence, teacher.
Yeah.
I hope get my point.
Great.
I
I am
teacher,
happy.
I'm sorry because your post the schedule the 4 o'clock, but I tried
Okay,
the
I,
link,
I
but
that's not in my hand to posting the schedule on a daily basis. There is a different team working on it.
yes, teacher,
Okay.
I last last night I see your post, but the other 4 o'clock tried join, but not viable. Thank you so much, teacher.
Okay. When you want to know my schedule, you can also join with me on a Telegram. Then I can update you, or you can get my notifications.
Yes, teacher, I joined the Telegram group. I joined
Okay.
WhatsApp, but I see that your class the 4
Hmm.
o'clock. But anyway, thank you so much, teacher.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I can see another one. Lucky.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Lucky. I'm from Indonesia. Yes. If we talk about confident, it means that we do something, or when we're talking, we experience nervous, something like nervous, or we experience, yeah, we forget a word, yeah, when we say, and when we are doing something, we nervous and we forget, yeah, it means we unconfident about that. So for me, how to be confident? Yes, of course, Siddharth said that we have to prepare. Yes, I agree that we have to prepare. If when we are speaking, we can forget our topics, yeah, when we are speaking. And the second thing, just speak slowly, not too fast, because if we speak too fast, we can be unconfident, we can forget all of that we have remembered. Yeah. So I think we just speak slowly, make the participants understand what are the meanings when we are speaking. Um, yes, we can try our best when we confident, when we have prepared all of the topics. And the last thing, we can practice before we are speaking. We can practice in front of the mirror. We can practice, and when we speak, and we can see our face, yeah, something like that. So yes, of course, I totally agree that Siddharth said prepare is the most important. Okay, that's my opinion.
Yeah. I usually all these points I heard everywhere, wherever I went, like talking in front of mirror, do this, do that, do that. But I don't think majority of people follow these steps, according to my opinion, according to my observation. Because when if they do, so they feel like quite awkward what they are doing when they actually try to practice, right? Why they feel awkward and why they not follow continuously? Because they haven't understood itself, where they're lacking on it. First of all, what I can consider it, not having a clarity. Brain is talking about this, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to follow these steps, I need to follow that step. So mind is totally confused. First of all, according to my opinion, that I can consider, just try to sit calmly and talk with yourself, spend more time with yourself, ask yourself again and again, what is your weakness? Because if you don't know yourself, nobody else can know you. because you are the only one that can be recognized better rather than others, right? So Hafam, I'm happy you have raised your hand again. Now I would like to hear you.
Yeah, I do. I will show my confidence to talk. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad to share my opinion about confidence because when I start to learn English again after about 20 years ago, 20 years ago when I graduated to university in my country, I can't speak English. And 3 years ago, I decided to learn English again. And now you see, I can talk a little. Yeah. So the first, I have to fake confident, fake confident. Outside, I so confident, but inside still scared. But when I speak and I do and move on, I confident from inside myself. So I is too confident. So that means I think confident like 50% of my success when we want to talk, when we do something in life, right? And when we are confident, we can have a lot of ideas and show our talent easy. So everyone feel your knowledge, feel your energy and everything you want to transfer for them. You want to share for everyone, like listeners. And we will happy when we can talk all a good thing in our mind for everyone. Yeah. So when I feel confident, I can do everything. So I easy to talk and speak English. So I'm so happy because long time I can't speak English. But now when I feel the first I only face confident, but I successful because I can talk. Maybe still not good, but I know that mistake make me reach my goal, and I improve from my mistake, and I don't scare make mistake, and only practice, and I feel like I realize the lesson when I enjoy with my progress, enjoy with my learnings progress. I will speak English fluently and reach my goals like a native speaker in the future. Yeah, thank you so much, teacher. Topic today is so interesting. I think that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much.
do not consider that you are not perfect. You are becoming a perfectionist. My bad. Perfectionist. Sometimes I am also lacking. So think about it. If you hear someone else who's speaking well, because my tendency is to speak fast. Now I'm working on how to speak slow. I'm working on that agenda right now. So don't think that when you're making a mistake, you are feeling hesitate, your body quite shivering. So it is a natural process that you need to follow, right? When you fumble somewhere, when you can't speak the word properly, so it's a part of it. Sometimes also I do the things. You can live, you can see me, I did the mistake. So do not react on it. Don't give too much importance on that mistakes, because when you give the importance, your mind working on that state, your mind will be think about on that stage. When you talk about on that stage, think about on that stage. So when there is a negative thoughts came in your mind, then you're surrounded by the negative thoughts, then you can lose your energy, you can lose your confidence, then it will be reflect on your body language, it will reflect on your face. Right now I observe you, you are very calm when you speak, but some little bit there is a hesitation that I feel it, right? But you have a good expression. When you speak, you use your expression, your hands movements, your gestures, you express through your eyebrows, eyelid. So I can see it. And that is a positive sign that you are actually working very well. You will get the perfection very soon if you continuously work on it, right? So my blessings and my wishes that you will achieve your goal, and the perfection that you are thinking about is according to you this is the perfection while speaking. So I hope you will achieve it very soon. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Vasi.
Yes, teacher. I again adding something. If you are taking your class, every person have a confidence because that's a student. That first time they can say they cannot speak in English. That says that first time I joined this class and I have a no confidence. But after 30 minutes, 40 minutes, they have a confidence. Your style and your training lecture is a very well. I think I also so much appreciate it. I also learn many things. I also when you are taking a class and after that I have a much more confidence. Whenever I speak other person, I can easily speak English and in a confidently. Because second thing, uh, after taking a class, every person have abilities. I can do this. I can do this one. That's a point. Because I think is a practice, and second thing is a continuously taking a class or continuously practicing in English. That's a thing. I think it's my opinion. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Right. I think majority of people heard whenever I take a class, I also tell you everyone, this is your moment. Try to speak, try to express yourself because this is a moment. You can get it back, right? Try to speak. More you speak, more you become confident, more you become rhythmatic way. You can speak yourself in a rhythmatic way. Okay. iPhone, just mute yourself. Okay, I mute it. Second thing is that try to, whenever you join the class, just majority of people don't read the instructions, right, while joining the class. So just try to write it your name, and also read the instructions, right? Make a better environment, make a comfortable environment. We can talk easily, right? We can comfortably share our thoughts and feelings, right? So I tried to be create that kind of environment where we can talk easily. And I don't want to create that moment where you feel that you are talking with someone who is better than you, some kind of that. I don't want to create that feeling, because if I create that, I can create it. I have that ability, I can create that environment, but I don't want to create it. I don't want to create that feelings. If I create it, you will be conscious to speak, you will become more alert to speak. That alertness is good, but not in my class. For other classes, you can do it that things, because my way of speaking, my way of talking, my way of to interacting, my way of how to make the comfortable environment, how the other people can speak very well without hesitation, can express 100%. So I try to make that kind of environment. Okay, so feel free to talk, Tariq.
Thank you so much, Rajad, once again for the chance. I think I have a massive story or informative story about the self-confidence and how self-confidence can be affect or impact our speech or our idea and make the audience understood what we are going to tell. Actually, I have a friend of mine. He was doing a master degree in civil engineering in Osmania University, Hyderabad, India, back to 2013. Actually, he has done a very a very scientific project on his field, but unfortunately, he was not able to deliver his idea or transfer his speech in very effective or efficient way, okay, to the examiner committee. So unfortunately, the score that he received was not that good. I imagine if that person has or had a good self-confidence and like English skills, like capacity or skills, the scores that he will receive may be more than like normal one. So see how the self-confidence and the skills that we have can affect our results, right? That's very important to be or to be taken in our consideration when we need to make our like a speech or our presentation as informative as we can. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Right. So I just want to share the information today, but I think I just gave a time to everyone to interact, to talk about more. So we just, okay, I have just 12 minutes left, so I can share some more points, right? Those who are following this series continuously, those already know about the background and what we had talked about on it, right? So now we continuously on our 15 point, that is unexpected delightful surprise, right? We finished yesterday session, not yesterday session, previous week, about speak visually. When you speak visually and talk about in a story form, people can remember everything rather than just you giving a theory section, right? So more you speak visually, so people can memorize the things easily. So when you are on a stage, because we are talking about on a stage, so when you are talking about on a stage, so give it the unexpected delightful surprise, right? What kind of delightful surprise? For example, if you are talk about the particular topic, XYZ topic that you're talking about it, and suddenly you make a story and you added the learning on it. So we can also consider this a delightful surprise, because how the expression that you can capture of the audience, you can get the capture of the audience while understanding their mentality, their mindset, and the topic that you are talking about it. So always when you're on stage, so give a unexpected delightful surprise, then they will be very their expression should be a very in a different manner, so they can be remember you easily, not just following the same method and just talking and people will get bored. So do not add these kind of things, just working on a something uniqueness in your presentation, then that will be become memorable. Okay, so people laugh in some specific situation, unexpected surprise or unexpected endings. You can also talk about the unexpected delightful surprise when you end the session. That would be in a different manner, right? That could be in a unrecognizable manner, where people don't think that it could be the end of a session. So unexpected endings
You can
can
also
be
talk
become a
about the unexpected delightful surprise when you end.
Okay, first of all, I haven't given a chance to anyone to talk on it. Okay. Okay, so we continue on it. I'm talking about if you create a environment in a different manner, like where you can add some interesting activities, some you can add jokes, some you can add a story that could be interesting, learnable, and some kind of funny stories, funny jokes you can add on it. So when you give us an unexpected surprise, right, the audience will not think about it, it could be happened, but it happened, so that I consider an unexpected delightful surprise, right, or unexpected endings. That should be a in terms of some kind of statements, right? So that you should consider. For example, if I talk about unexpected delightful surprise, for example, you're watching a movie and you can predict before what happened in the end. So do you think that you can be watch the movie in a full of interest? That you don't. Why? Because you predict the climax. So climax should be unpredictable. That is the unexpected delightful surprise. So audience will think this will happen, but it happened that way. It happened a different manner that audience didn't think about it. So that is a unexpected delightful surprise, and I consider it unpredictable climax. Okay. Now, our 16th point that I'm talking about, unexpected delightful surprise, that would be a deep free, that would be a stories. You can add stories in a learning mode or some kind of TV ads, right? So these are some unexpected delightful surprise that you can add on it. For example, here is a golden statement. Make sure that you have stopped speaking before audience has stopped listening. So you should also consider this thing, because many of seminars, it happened that just audience haven't showed the interest on a speaker. They don't want to listen speaker. Why? Because the presentation, the things that they start to the person, and how you interact with your audience, how to start your first word, how to start your speech, how to end your speech, it's a matter a lot, right? So you should need to work on it. So our 17th point, use the humor, but use humor not to humiliate. You should also consider this thing as sometimes we use humor, but in a unconscious way we humiliate someone else. So we don't need to do that. If you want to make fun, just make fun of yourself, right? Audience will laugh, everyone will laugh, because you are laughing on yourself, you're making your joke in front of audience. So also use this agenda whenever you want to add a humor on your presentation, on your speech while interacting with public. So do not use humor as you humiliate someone, right? So when I talk about use the humor, but use humor not to humiliate, what that would be? Not talk about a religion, do not talk about a caste, do not talk about a color, do not talk about a gender, and do not talk about vulgarity. That is the thing you should consider while you think that I want to add a humor on my presentation, on my speech, or I want to interact with the audience or public, I want to add the humor. And when you're talking about the religion, caste, color, gender, vulgarity, audience will they want to see your face. So do not talk about these parameters, right? So if you want to add a humor in a very good manner, a decent manner, pleasant manner, so that should be a memorable, that should be create in a pleasant environment, that would be easy way to build a relation. So you add the humor and that spark the relation between you and the audience. And the humor that you can add on it, where audience should give their involvement, you are going to add the humor in the ending speech, so you can make a good ending, right? Or you can also start with ends disagreements and high audience recall. So you should consider in this 17th point, right? Okay. So when I talk about all these things, we speak verbally, we present the content, right? Three things while speaking happen. Verbally, we speak, right? We talk about the content, our words, and our speech. Okay, I think somebody has forget to mute themselves. Okay, mute yourself. So when you are doing a public speaking, so you should consider these things. Also your language, right? Your words, your content, your speech, your language. Now, when I talk about a vocal is your tone. So while you speaking, you should know your tone. And when I'm talking about the tone, the volume of your tone, the pitch, with what kind of pitch that you are using during speaking, right? Your rate of speech, your voice quality, right? Voice quality means when you are talking something, you are saying something, audience will understand easily, right? Not just you are talking fast, you are not saying in a good manner, and just you are speaking fast and people do not understand well enough. So what will be happen? It will go in a wrong way. So right, you should also work on a voice quality, right? If you are a bad speaker, if you are not a perfect, or you are not become on a that stage that you can feel it that I am a perfect, always work on your voice quality, right? People will remember you. Why? Because people can understand you, right? So we talk about verbal content, your vocal tone, right? And in a visual, your body language, right? So three things matter: your content, your tone, your body language, right? So in a visual, when audience can see you, so your body language, when your body language, your posture, your facial expressions, what kind of expression you are using, right? And how much your, and what kind of body gestures you have, right? Your appearance, your eye contact. People think that we just work on a content and we cram something, and when we can go on a stage we can express ourselves in full of confidence, but they don't work on their body language. The content that you're talking in front of audience, that should be connect to your body language, right? It should be seen on your facial expression, in your body gestures. When I talk about three parameters, so you should remember that your verbal content is only 7%, right? And your tone is 38%. When you combine these two things, it will become 45%. But your visual, your body language is 55%. Okay, do not consider one parameter is better than you. You should work on a one parameter. If you are if you have a confident body language, you have a good content, but if you don't have a good tone, if you don't know how to speak, what kind of rhythm, your pitch, your volume, your voice modulation, where you need to give the stress, where you go to light, where you go to low, when you don't know it, it comes with the practice. It's not a cup of cake that you will get. Okay, so when we talk about the verbal, visual, vocal, and also in a 19 points, when our second teacher came, so we will stop our presentation. So 3 minutes, 3-minute rule of nudging. What is this? 3-minute rule of nudging is all about, I personally do it. Whenever I do a seminar, when I go to a college or schools in a training session, I do not speak continuously 3 minutes. I just speak 3 minutes. After that, I added some 30 seconds exercises, right? That could be in a different manner, that you can talk about, you can interact with the audience, you can do some funny activity, like you can ask a questions, right? You can ask, what did you learn? What you understood? So 3 minutes is very important, because our brain has designed in such a manner that can be focused continuously. So this thing required a break. So I use 3 minutes rules. This is called nudging, right? So when you are, after 3 minutes, you are continuously speaking, just take a break on a 30-second, speak with the audience, right? Okay, 20th point, our golden statements, rhyming quotes and alternative. Okay, okay, you know golden statement. I also give a golden statement in my every presentation. For example, if I give the golden statement, here it is. A gym is to physical fitness, a rhyming quotes. I'm talking about the rhyming quotes in a golden statement. A gym is to a physical fitness, EA is to unlock your business. It's a rhyming quotes, right? So if you are adding a rhyming quotes, it's also become interesting, right? So what we else forget? Alternative. What is alternative? It is all about the brand name start with the first letter and end with the end letter should be same. For example, Kit Kat, Range Rover, Hero Honda, American Airlines, Minute Maid, BlackBerry, Roadrunner, Donald Duck, Bodybuilder, Blockbuster, PayPal, Charlie Chaplin, Weight Watcher, Dunkin' Donuts, Coca-Cola, Mickey Mouse, Johnson and Johnson's, right? So this kind of alternative you can add in your speech, because if you have a good observation, you can watch any presentation, you can find the golden statement, you can find the rhyming chords, you can find the 3 minutes nudging rules. These are very important and very tiny steps, but people just working on a surface level, right? People are not working on a ground level, people are not trying to understand you, their audience, their mindset, right? People do not understand the psychology of a brain. So you should work on every aspect, right? 21st point is our last point is of today's session, that is adult learning principles. For example, you want to teach adult, so you should work on some point of aspect, that is you should establish the need of a person, right? Why this thing is important for this person, when I'm talking about the adult learning principles, right? If you can't identify the establish, if you don't clarify why you should need this, so adult will not give the 100%, they will not participate, right? So in a public speaking tips, our 21st point is adult learning principle. So what you can add on it in an adult learning, right? That is a group activities, right? You can involve in a group activities, a group discussions, a brainstormings, a role play exercises, each one teach one while being taught by one. So you can add these kind of things, right? These are quite different, and it also create an impact on your presentation. It will feel that it will create an impact on an audience. You are such a different person. You're quite different from others that they have experienced, right? So you should become a different or some a unique person, or in depend on what you want to achieve in your life, right? So you should consider these points, right? Each one teach one while being taught by one, what that means, right? For example, I teach you, I will talk about you, what you learn, and explain to me. You are talking, you are taught, you are, then what do? You taught by one. You said someone else. For example, if I can see on a screen, so if I told you something, so what will happen? So Yasmin will speak on it, then Yasmin, after Yasmin will Shadab speak on it, Wasi speak on it. So this is all about each one teach one while being taught by one, right? So this is becoming interesting, then mind will be active on it, right? That is adult learning principles. It's very hard to get the attention of the adult person. If you want to create an impact, establish the why and add some few activities that are different from that there people will involve, people will enjoy on it, right? I work on each one, teach one while being taught by one. I also use this, and I also add exercises, some 30 seconds exercises, right? So that body can be stiff if they're sitting on a chair and sit somewhere else. I can't follow these things on a live streaming because it's not possible, right? So this is a 2-day session, and we had just a few steps. I will share that steps in our upcoming session, and we will end this series that how to become a confident public speaker. Now, I think, I don't know teacher has came or not, our next teacher, but before I leave it, so tell me which topic that you think I should cover and I should share my opinion on it and my experience on it. If you have any query, or do you want to ask anything, do you want to say something on it, anything, feel free to talk. Okay, who would like to say? Okay, Yasmin just came here. Priya. I also would like to say these points that I'm sharing, it's quite different that you will search on a Google or search on a YouTube, because this is an experience. This is something different that I have experienced. I did it. I'm just sharing that things only, not what Google suggest. Okay. Fam, you want to say something? I just saw that.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher. So, lesson public speaker. I know that 50% we use body language when we talk. So if the audience or like a listener easy to understand and communicate with everyone easy, and like as contact when we talk, like we show appearance from inside to outside. When I smile, like I'm happy and I'm excited to talk with you. So partner feel our feeling when we talk and want to talk and understand, like a good appearance when we communicate with others. Yeah, so very, very useful and important for every communication for conversations. Yeah, so that's good. And 38, like my tongue when I talk, I love you, I love you, I love you. Different meanings when I ask or when I express my feeling with others. Yeah, and only 7% like a text. And so I know that every beginner English beginner only focus text, not body language or imaging picture when I talk our ideas. Yeah, so like limits and feel stressed when talk speaking English or other language. So let's few more. And I want to share that every cells in our body can remember so well. So everyone often that only head can remember, but not right. All the cells, all the body can remember very, very well. So when we use body language, every picture, every ideas can open and come out easy to talk. no needs thing. I have to find words to talk. Yeah, when we talk easy. Yeah, that's my important lesson I realized and learned until now. So I keep it up to guide my kids and also everyone want to easy to speak, not only English, every language we can. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
That's why I appreciate you when we had a first interaction, beginning of the class, that I praised your body language because it's create an impact while speaking, right? So, okay, that's good to hear that. Now, I think, I don't know our, okay, Mamta. I would like to hear Mamta. Mamta?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. So tell me, what did you learn today?
Today I learned about what is confidence and how to speak in public with confidence.
Right.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Good to hear that.
Thank
Okay.
you, teacher.
Yeah. Who else want to say something? Then we will end this session. Right? Nobody? Okay. Yeah, Yasmin, go ahead.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 8. So I learned today about one point that was really impressive. That was about we don't have to speak more than 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes, and then we have to take breath. So that thing I realized that that is very important and very vital for like while speaking. So we need to take a break after 3 minutes, and then we can do some different activity apart from speaking. So that point I really realized, and that was really interesting. So thanks for that. And I just learned one point because I came here very late, and sorry for that.
Okay. Good to hear that. Next time, when you try to speak, just try to keep closer your microphone, that we can hear you very well. Because I can understand what did you say. I think some others find difficulty to understand your opinion. Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah. But actually, I'm using earphone. That's why it is happening. I mean, it's a problem with network issues.
okay, right. Nothing but about it. Okay, shall we end? Okay, who is should be end the class?
Hello, teacher.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, teacher. I'm Minufar Shadab from Afghanistan. Currently, I'm living in Turkey. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I just want to express that just one example about confidence. When you have self-confidence, you can achieve whatever you want. But if you have as much knowledge and experience and no self-confidence, you will never achieve your goals, like me. That's all, teacher. Thank you so much.
Okay. So majority of people talk about confidence. People express their opinion on it in a different manners. that is that if we follow this thing, that we can confident. First of all, I also suggest everyone just try to understand yourself, right? Try to evaluate your merits, right? In which manner that you are good, right? Make that thing as a strength, use that thing as a strength, right? Then you work on your weakness continuously. Just try to adapt the content, understand the content, feel the content, make a muscle connection, mind muscle connection. Not I'm talking about the other muscles. Mind and your speech connection should be necessary while speaking. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.